be a good fit for the Lakers, for LeBron? What do you think?
Yeah, Skip, because they need another true center, a five-position player very badly, because that's the position that Boogie was going to play. He and JaVale, I don't know how they were going to start with. JaVale going to start, Boogie comes off the bench. Boogie start, JaVale comes off the bench. But they need another big. And this would be a great opportunity for Dwight Howard to change some of the perception around him.
Yep.
Skip, he only played a handful of games last year. I'm looking at, I think he played like 9 games last year.
9. He had back surgery.
Yes. And in 25 minutes, he was averaging 13 and 9. Skip, a couple of years ago, he was 16 and 12.
Yeah.
And so I still believe he can give you great production for the amount of minutes that you're going to need him to play, Skip. You're not asking the Dwight Howard to be a Dwight Howard that went to the NBA Finals, the Dwight Howards that were 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, because he's not that. Injuries have robbed him of that. The back surgery, the shoulder surgery, the knee surgeries, and it was disappointing because, Skip, when you saw him come out, the shoulders on that guy, the athleticism that he possessed, it's hard to believe that there have been 3 or 4 centers that had more athleticism than Dwight Howard. But his game never evolved. And what happened is when he started to lose athleticism, it really started to show. And then people didn't think he was taking the game serious. He was more interested in taking trick shots with backpacks on his shooting three-pointers. Skip, stop laughing. Shooting 3-pointers than developing this game. But, Skip, I believe if Dwight Howard could come in and play, say, 25 minutes a night and give you 13 and 9, because that's all they were going to ask from Boogie, somewhere between 15 and 8. They were not asking Boogie to be what he was in Sacramento or what he was in New Orleans, because the opportunities weren't going to be there. I would still believe Dwight Howard can protect the rim. JaVale McGee can protect the rim. Anthony Davis is a tremendous defender. Danny Green's not the defender that he once was, but he still can defend a little bit. And then you hear all these guys at the USA basketball trial saying Kyle Kuzma can be a very, very good defender. So I believe this would be a great move, Skip, and they need another big. And I believe with LeBron, and did you hear what he said? I think he was on some talk show, Dwight Howard was. He says he thanked Kobe, although he didn't know it at the time, that he thought he was giving maximum effort, but he was bull jiving. And Kobe was trying to point that out.
He was.
And sometimes, Skip, you have to go a lot of different places before you realize that the ultimate place that you should have been happiest in, you weren't. 6 teams in 8 years, Skip, that should have never happened to a guy like Dwight Howard.
3 and 3.
That should have never happened.
Skip,
Skip, at one point in time, he was the best center in the NBA. The guy was giving you 22 and 14, dominating both ends of the court. And then, but I like the move if this were to happen.
Quick point on Danny Green, my friend Danny Green.
Yeah.
What he did best was defend number 2 off the court. That's what he did.
Oh,
off the
my
court.
goodness. There you
That's
go,
true.
Skip.
True.
No.
Now he's yours. He's on the Lakers. Way to go. So, quick point on DeMarcus Cousins. Just crushed me when I heard this.
Oh.
He's had so many bad physical breaks that he did not deserve. You don't deserve an Achilles. It just goes.
And everything's on the same leg.
It's just terrible.
He's 29.
It's just
The Achilles,
bad
the
to worse, bad to worse, bad to worse. I'm sure it just wrecks his psyche.
Oh, yeah.
He's been rehabilitating injuries for 3 years
Yeah,
now.
and got another one.
And he's got another bad one.
Yeah.
Career threatening. And I've been such a fan of his before his draft. I said I would take him over John Wall. A lot of people laughed, but I would have. And he has extraordinary capability. And I thought he was going to be the X factor for LeBron this year, because he might evolve right into your starting center.
Right.
And he can do big damage. We saw just stretches against Toronto when he would just take the game over, right?
And he could pass. Skip. He's a big that can pass.
He can pass. And I know you cringe when he shoots threes, but 2 years ago he made 36% of his three-point shots at 6 feet 11 inches tall. That'll work.
Yes.
And he's got a nice touch, and he's a 70% free throw shooter. And Dwight is a career 57%. So that's what you get stuck with Dwight. So here's my bottom line on Dwight. You know, I was never a fan of his as a starting center. I would be less a fan of his as your backup center. I think he would be a bad fit for your Lakers if, in fact, they have championship aspirations, which they do and should have.
Well, maybe he'll start, and then let JaVale come off the bench.
That would be even worse, because to me, Dwight is a little broken down, and he can talk all he wants about figuring it out and getting it. I just don't think he ever got it because I don't think he has it in him. Whatever drove Shannon Sharpe, whatever that thing, that pump was inside you, the energy pump that you had, and it pumped your mouth as well as your body, right? But again, Dwight wasn't born with it. He was born with extraordinary shoulders, and he looks the part.
He's a physical specimen.
Hey, is he a physical specimen? And he can roll out of bed and get you those numbers. His career 17, 13, and 2 blocks.
We can live with that.
Work.
Give us that right now. Give us that right now, and I guarantee you we're a champion.
I will guarantee he would be an energy drain on this basketball team because he just doesn't know how to take it that seriously. He never worked hard enough on his game to become anything more than a late-game liability.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
He had no real post move where you could say, we need a bucket. Let's dump it down to Dwight and let him get a bucket the way DeMarcus can figure out how to get a bucket. Dwight couldn't do it. And all you have to do is foul Dwight and send him to the free throw line because he's going to make 1 out of 2 if you're lucky, right?
Yep.
So, again, is that worth rim protection and physical presence? And,
Skip. You need another big.
Nope.
Okay, who's going to be the other big?
Joakim Noah.
No.
Joakim Noah.
Skip.
Energy.
It's legal out here.
Yep.
It's legal out here.
All right, well, so good. Well, it's legal. All right, it's not legal within the league, supposedly, but it seems like that.
No.
They bend that rule all the time, right?
No.
Okay, but he plays hard. He plays hard every second. He would embrace that role of coming in for 12 minutes a game and just lighting it up, just going as hard as he could and crashing and banging and grabbing rebounds and blocking shots. He can do that, and he's a 70% free throw shooter. So to me, on the energy level, on the commitment level, on the emotional level, I'd rather have him coming off my bench.
You know what? If I'm the Lakers and I'm seriously thinking about signing him, I'm going to say, AD, Bron, y'all need to get on the plane.
And
I need you to talk to I need you to get a sense. I need you to get a feel of what's going on in this young man's mind. Now, if they come back and say, we going to go on we ain't messing with Dwight. Okay, we going to keep it moving. But if they say, hey.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that JaVale's going to be the starting center because he played big last
year.
I
like JaVale.
Yeah,
I love Bale.
We had him on the show. He's
yes.
Great. So you're telling me that Dwight Howard, after he's made a grand total of $235 million in his career, which is second only to LeBron and Chris Paul among current players, he's going to embrace the role of being a minimum wage backup player? I just don't
But that's what he is.
Huh?
Do you really? Hold on, Skip. There are not very many teams that will allow you to talk to a current player on their roster. So what is Memphis telling you? What are they telling Dwight Howard? Oh, yeah, y'all can talk to him, and anybody else that want to talk to him can talk to him. Skip, if I got a girl and I say, I don't care if you holler at her, bro, go ahead. I ain't that serious with her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they just told Dwight Howard, bro, we seen each other, but I ain't really that serious. Because you go holler at somebody else if you like it. I'm cool with it.
Dwight Howard, just in order, got dumped by Atlanta, Charlotte,
Washington.
And Washington.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Charlotte, Washington.
And Memphis, Skip.
And Memphis.
And Memphis, basically Memphis said, look here, bro, y'all go ahead. And we're going to pay for the date that y'all going to go on.
Go ahead. We'll help you out.
What?
Well, I don't know. Did you have an open relationship?
No.
I don't know.
I'm saying. No, ain't that kind of the news.
I don't know.
Don't, Skip, hey, look here, this is how I operate, Skip. I like my women like basketball. One-on-one and as little dribbling as possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard you
say
say
so all that right there, all that, they don't open nothing.
I've never
Did
heard
your grandfather say that?
Yeah, that was not a quote from Grandma and Grandpa.
No, I don't think
I don't even know if I can leave it on that. Jeez.
Okay, if you sign Dwight Howard, I say good
Oh, we got
luck.
a championship.
Good luck. Oh, so that's that.
Championship.
That's the missing
That
link?
secures it?
Championship.
It's over?
Oh, yeah, Dwight Howard will give us.
Really?
Dwight Howard's in like 15, 18 minutes a night. Give us something like 10 and 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't wait for the season to start.
And I can't wait till LeBron just throws a fit about Dwight Howard. Because LeBron's got a little Kobe in him. He ain't Kobe, but he's got a little Kobe in him. Kobe just was completely alienated from the start.
Right here, GOAT James. GOAT has no contemporaries. He has no peer.
Kobe, LeBron.
It doesn't see, there you go. See, you ruined every conversation. We were having a great conversation,
Well,
and then you ruined it.
I gave him a little Kobe.
They don't love nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.